Let us now try to understand rotation about a point other than origin. So that's interesting. So the question before us is, rotate the following figure 90 degrees clockwise about the point -1, 2. So on a coordinate plane, we are given a point. Let's call this point as P. And we need to rotate this object. And let me label this object as A, B, and C. So let me say this point is A for us, and then this point is B, and this is C for us. So that's the object A, B, C for us. We need to rotate it clockwise. Clockwise, as you understand, is in this direction, right? That is clockwise direction. 90 degree means, well, you know, if I have x like this and y-axis like this, then that is 90 degrees. So that is a rotation we want to do on the given object. But this time the rotation is about a point which is not origin. How to do that? If you recall, when we rotate 90 degrees clockwise about origin, then what happens to x and y points? Well, if we do 90 degrees clockwise about origin, then what happens to x and y points? They swap, right? So you swap, interchange x and y, and you change sign of y, right? And change sign of y, correct? If I rotate from here to there, y becomes from positive to negative. That is why we change the sign of y. So this is what we do. Now in this case, we are not doing rotation about the origin, right? We are doing rotation about a point P which is not on the origin. Now how to solve this problem? One way is to change the origin, right? So what we will do is, we'll kind of make a new coordinate plane. That means with P as my origin. So let us say this is my new coordinate plane, and let me draw this line straight. Let's say this is my x-axis now, and then I have this as my y-axis. So I'm drawing a new coordinate plane with P as my origin. Now if P is my origin and that is the object, then I can again follow the same rule, right? And rotate it. So let's apply the same rule with new point system. Now if I take P as my origin, then what are the coordinates of A? Let's write them down. So A, let me write in a different ink. A will be from P, if that is my origin, 1, 2. 2 right means +2, right? And 1 down, that means -1. So that is the position of A with respect to P. Okay, now from P, let us check the position of B. We have to go 1, 2, 3 units right and 1 up. So B is 3 right, that means 3 positive, and 1 up means 1 positive. How about C? To reach C from P, we have to go 1, 2, 3, 4 right and 2 down. So that means 4 and -2, correct? Well, you can check. If from P we go 4 right, 2 down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, we reach C. 3 right, 1 up, 1, 2, 3, 1 up, we reach B. And A is 2 right, 1 down, 1, 2, 1. That's correct. So these are the positions for A, B, and C with respect to P for our new coordinate system, right? Where P is in the origin. So we just changed the coordinate system and made P as our origin. And now it is simple. What do we need to do? To get reflection 90 degrees clockwise, we need to interchange these two, right? And change the sign for y. So that is what we need to do. And once we do that, we get A dash. So what is A dash now for us? So let us interchange, that is -1 and 2, and then change sign of y, right? Sign of y is plus, we'll make it minus. That's it. Do you see that? We get our image A dash. Let's figure out where is this point -1, -2. So -1, -2, we'll again go with our coordinate system of new modified one, right? So -1 is this side, and minus 2 is 1, 2, right? So we get a point here. So that is our point, which we'll call as A dash, right? So this is A dash for us. Minus 1, minus 2. Now let's figure out where should B be, rather B dash. So B dash should be, we will interchange these positions and change the sign for Y, right? So what do we get? 1 here, 3 there, change the position, minus. It was plus, it becomes minus. So B dash is 1 minus 3 from point P. 1 unit, right, and 3 down. 1, 2, 3. That is what we get, and this is the point B dash for us. How about the image of C? So image of C, let's write down as C dash. It will be as, let's interchange. So we get minus 2, and here we'll interchange and also change the sign. So we'll make negative of whatever it is. It is positive, it becomes negative 4. So C is negative 2, negative 4. That means 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is the point C for us. Now we can join these points. And we get the result, which is we have rotated our figure 90 degrees clockwise. Do you see that? About the point P. Do you see that now? So that is how you can rotate any figure about any other point. So the trick here is change the origin, right? So when you change the origin, the whole coordinate system changes. Then write down all your points with respect to the new coordinate system and apply the same rule. That means swap or change x and y and change the sign for y. You'll get your figure. Do you see that? So that is how we can always rotate a figure about any point. I hope you appreciate this method. Thank you and all the best.